Right. My mic is being way more sensitive today than it was yesterday. I don't know what I've changed. Also, I discovered that the game audio was way too high relative to my volume on yesterday's stream, and I was completely inaudible. So I've redone the balancing, and that's probably hopefully fixed things, but I just wish there was a way to just automatically friggin' deal with audio balance. Right. I kind of do not give a shit about message of the day when I'm just doing solo campaign. Ugh. Okay, well that's barely tolerable. I've been having White Russians every night this week because I've been left in the house on my own with when I first got, when it was first left with me, half a litre of cream. I didn't want to go to waste, so I don't have any cake or anything in, so White Russian seems like a reasonable option. I've taken the opportunity to just try and swap out the vodka for different spirits and see how that goes, because I'd previously experimented with it's marketed as a rum, but it's really more of a liqueur. It's Toncoco rum, and that comes out really nice. So yesterday I tried it with Oak Heart, so that's oak barrel aged rum, and that was okay. It was nothing amazing, but it was okay. Today I'm trying it with Rumbulian, which is I don't know how you describe it, but it's very heavily spiced. And
where's the profit?
Sure your mom was signal intelligence? You sound like a banker's daughter.
Liang Dordman pays a couple generations of chumps to break off the glass, then has land rights to an entire planet. It's the long con, but it'll pay.
I was going to say the Rumbulian has not been a favoured drink of mine up until this point, and it seemed like if it worked out, it'd be a good excuse for me to.
Is your plan to just stand around all day?
Yes, I'm busy talking about rum, dude. Fucking leave me be. Yeah, the Rumbulian, it would be a good excuse to get rid of it if it worked in this context, but unfortunately it's not nice.
Throw me the end.
Sloan people can fight, but they shouldn't have to. Don't shoot me!
He's dead. Who's next? Grab one of their soldiers.
So why are Prometheans so dispersed across the galaxy at this point? So prior to Halo 4 they didn't exist, they were just on, I can't even remember what that planet's called, the Forerunner installation that's at the end of the post-credit scene on Halo 3. And then I have a vague recollection that the Didact escapes that installation, and that's how they end up being kind of attacking UNSC facilities. What was that gun that I found? It was just a loose gun. I'm gonna go back for ammo. Was it down here? Where was that? Here it is. That's a good way to kill the pacing, to run back for that, but oh well. It's fine. Get out of the way. That's funny. How many dudes is this spawned? I mean, it's not a hard fight, but Jesus. Actually, I saw some assault rifles back here. I'll have to swap this out. Here we are. So, do they not have the little support dudes that resurrect in this game, or have we just not got far enough into the campaign to see them yet? Because those things were bastards.
Area clear.
Why do I have 2 health bars?
Find any signs of blue team?
That's strange. Check the screen, it hasn't gone off yet, but quite a lot of solid bits in it. I don't know whether that's being made to congeal by the Rumbulian or what.
Makes sense. Sloane's people going into the mountain. They were supposed to be chipping off the glass, not digging in the dirt.
Sounds like an object lesson in properly following orders.
I should have listened to my brother when he said taking this job was a bad idea. The air's full of tiny glass particles. Rips your lungs to shreds, you breathe enough of it. Between the masks and the air filters on every building, I haven't had a breath of unfiltered air in 3 years. Near the same as living on a space station.
Sorry about that. Right. I know I always end up going for the same weapon loadouts. It's just I habitually like A, primarily using a precision weapon, and B,
Where's the Prometheans? I want to look at that prowler.
having a power weapon that's not so a power weapon that's not so situational that it's difficult for me to find the application for.
Reinforcements, look sharp.
I say that, how many shotgun rounds is that going to take? Or am I just completely misunderstanding what's required to kill these guys? There we go. Oh, I guess I'll use their shotguns too. Yeah, I don't like these Prometheans speaking English. It's very strange.
All clear.
Blue team just left their prowler parked in the middle of everything. Must have landed here for a reason. Ship's log might tell us something.
Let's run a scan.
Also, I know this is not a 343 thing. This first came about in Halo Reach, but I don't really understand why we have both the DMR and the battle rifle in rotation, because they kind of both fill the same role.
Found an access point.
We did? Where?
There, a console inside the deployment bay.
We need to get a look at that Prowler's data, right? Should get a move on that.
Look at this.
Looks like a map of Apogee Station. It leads down inside the mountain.
Marked a path through the door outside to the mines.
Governor Sloan,
Spartan Lock.
we're looking for access to the mine near our position.
You think the soldier you're chasing is down there? Not likely.
I'm asking politely for access to your facility, Governor.
Opening the door for you now. You watch yourself down there.
Let's go! If I survive this, I'm going to hazard.
I don't really get what this boost is so minor. It doesn't seem to be adding much. What? What the fuck?
The Prometheans have this entrance bottled up.
Oh, I'm just completely dead. Okay.
The Prometheans have this entrance bottled up.
Yeah, we just had that line, but from a different character. So I got 4 shots. Right, I think we're clear of snipers. Or not. Again, the game just spawning more dudes. It does seem a bit.
Sloan, there's a door blocking our way at this location.
Opening now, Spartan.
Nah.
Don't see any signs of blue team engaged in combat through here.
Think they found another entrance?
My money's on the Prometheans never engaging them.
That doesn't make any sense.
Making sense and being a fact aren't always the same thing.
that talked me into letting him take a crew to see what was under the rock. They found, well, it looks like metal. Not slag. Nothing I know. I'll send you some sample readings shortly.
Watch your heads. Auto turrets. If we turn these back on, they'll make quick work of the turrets on and firing.
Is this the one to turn on?
Spawn gates, bringing more Prometheans.
Okay, that seems like overkill for what I'm doing. Though if this is just supposed to be a mining facility manned by civilians, why do we have anything so powerful as a fucking railgun down here?
More Prometheans inbound.
What just killed me?
My armor's jammed up!
Why did I just die?
Thanks, Spartan.
Hey, take a look!
He's dead. Who's next? Area's clear.
What?
Move into the structure.
What was that jiggly noise?
There's no record of Forerunner artifacts on Meridian. They must have just uncovered this. You know, we've seen Promethean attacks since Requiem, but no record of any this intense. Something riled them up, that's for sure.
So given that the Covenant glassed this planet, but there's actually Forerunner artifacts here, does that mean to imply that this is one of the Forerunner sites that they didn't know about, or what? Because the entire point of the Covenant's MO is that they don't, well, at least in the Bungie games, they wouldn't actually do anything to damage Forerunner relics. And they seem pretty in the loop about which planets had them.
Hey, Vivian, then. Sloan's saying to force it open. He can't wait to see what's behind that door. He figures Leanne Dorfman might pay us a bonus if we find something good. He's hoping for a finder's fee, yeah?
Something here. Similar design to a monitor.
Non-communicative. And they don't seem interested in us.
Move forward, but keep an eye on them.
They say similar to a monitor, it's closer to the Sentinels.
Not lack a sense of style.
Looks like the only way is down.
Look at all of this.
Record everything. We can get a good look at it later.
Spartans, I'm losing your
Governor?
privacy at last.
This place is huge. Why wouldn't Sloan report a find of this size? Mother hell.
To knocker?
Just realized. Buck was saying Blue Team didn't fight Prometheans. Well, they didn't have to sweet-talk Sloan either. You think Sloan let them down here? Reckon it's a possibility.
Possibility, but not a certainty. If Sloan's hiding something, we'll draw it out of him after we investigate this structure.
Ugh.
She calls the Guardians to serve her.
What was that?
Well, let's go find out. We're sitting ducks here.
Agreed. Move!
Is this the boss fight everyone complained about in this game that you have to do about 3 times?
Your presence in the Guardian's shelter is undesirable.
Are you the Guardian?
I am the Warden Eternal. I stand in service to Cortana.
Cortana?
The other humans are approved for passage. Regretfully, You are not.
That sounds like a threat.
Vacate this shelter now.
That was a threat, all right.
Who's this guy? Where'd he come from?
Something new. Defend yourselves.
You are unnecessary to her plans. Now, be spared. You force my hand! Your attacks are nothing. I strike.
I'm down! Need an assist!
Okay, I know this boss fight has a pretty bad reputation.
Humanity has not changed.
I'm up. Thanks.
There is nothing.
Guessing I need to attack his back?
On my mark. Get fire on the warden.
Oh, fucking...
Armor failing.
I was trying to back up and clearly all those dog things were behind me and I didn't even notice them. Oh, fucking hell. I didn't even get time to fucking move.
He's heavily armored. We need to get fire on his back. Thanks.
Yeah, I'd worked out the gimmick, mate. It's just having the actual fucking opportunities to get an attack in. Fucking hell.
System down.
I have triumphed. Weakly.
Hit me! I need cover! That's it,
Okay, so I'm guessing Buck's just dead. Oh, thanks, Auto Aim. Can you please stop wiping out my shields before I do?
I'm grounded.
Right, guess we're trying that again.
Who's this guy? Where'd he come from?
Something new. Defend yourselves.
You are unnecessary to her plans. Leave now and be spared. Know my power. Degenerate elf. You force my hand.
Is there an indicator anywhere of how long my boost takes to recharge, or is it just keep mashing it until it works?
Knock us out. Regroup.
As it should be.
Who's down? Is that good?
What the hell was that thing? The Warden Eternal. He said he served Cortana.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
Another quake. Bad news. Should get moving.
The warden was protecting whatever lies beyond those doors.
He called it the Guardian.
Cortana is connected to this Guardian somehow, and that makes it the Master Chief's most likely target. We find it, we find him. Let's go.
Convenient that door waited for the conversation to end.
The warden said Cortana was calling them to her. She's not here.
big, didn't they?
Figure that's the Guardian?
Can't get much by a buck.
Up here!
Move! Contain!
More sequences that might have been nice to actually play.
Blue team! Stay where you are. "117, stand down. Sir, you are absent without leave. This is your one chance to come home peacefully. Blue team, stand down.
I have a job to do.
Cortana's our concern now, sir.
Like hell she is.
See, it's like the game developers continuously misunderstand that fight scenes don't work without emotional weight behind them. And right now I'm not rooting for either side in particular because I haven't been given enough reason to support one side or the other. Obviously the Master Chief is going after Cortana, that's what the Master Chief always fucking does, that's the entire thing in Halo 3. Meanwhile, obviously he has disappeared and Locke has got orders to do it. I've just spent 3 missions playing as Locke.
Don't like the looks of this.
Maybe we can get out how they got in.
Go! Run!
Also, if you were the Forerunner, why the fuck would you build a room like this?
I said run!
What would be the reason to have that many fucking teleporters kicking about?
Surface?
More shuttles ready to launch. Move your ass into the evac zone. Get to orbit now.
Sloan's giving evac orders. He knows. Somehow...
Knows what? Look! The Guardian!
Oh no. Where the hell is it going? Chief's on board that thing.
We need to get airborne.
The other colonies Captain Lasky told us about. This is what happened to them. Look, this colony's gonna be a crater soon. We can't take anything that flies from these people.
Our Pelican is on the space elevator. We could use that.
The other colonies, there are more Guardians.
Really only concerned about the one in front of us right now, Vale.
But why this one? Why is the chief on this Guardian? I think it's the first one Cortana activated on purpose.
No. Why are we not taking 2 hogs?
Push up.
I'll get it done, Locke.
Move up.
On it!
Buck, get off. Get on the gun. We're taking 2 hogs. I don't want any fucking mongoose.
Where are we going?
We don't need a mongoose.
Dry.
So we're just doing the Halo 1 tradition of we're going to revisit the previous level but do it backwards.
This is Governor Sloan, broadcasting on all frequencies. People, if you are still planetside, make your way to the space elevator right now. Final shuttles are departing soon, with or without you.
Governor Sloan, Shuttle Bravo 3 prep for takeoff. Watch it, they're on your tail.
Give me a float!
Guardian's got a hell of a singing voice.
Can we do autopilot retrieval? Bring the Pelican down to us.
Mayday, mayday! We're taking fire! We're hit!
Not with those ships shooting everything out of the sky.
I don't know why some of the lines are just missing subtitles.
Governor Sloan, we need access to the space elevator.
Can't do that, Spartans. There's too many people taking refuge inside. They'd be slaughtered.
Understood, Governor. Osiris, clear the area so they can open those doors.
Okay, so the obviously explosive canisters are not actually explosives. They should really have a cooldown on their teleporting. I don't know what just killed me. Apologies to anyone who's a bit food squeamish, but I have no idea why this blooming cream has congealed so much. That must be the fucker that killed me last time. There are snipers up there that are behind my position that I didn't fucking spot. Were they still up there? I don't like it.
Elevator doors open.
Seriously, 6 rounds? But I'm sticking with this.
Spartans, your quality outstrips even my own.
When did Cortana tell you about the Guardian?
You're good. She gave me fair warning, true enough. I was allowed to have my people survive. A change is gonna come. For all of us, human and created alike. She's bringing a new dawn, and I intend to be part of it. I see my time is up. Good luck to you, everyone, and goodbye.
After 5 years of near constant fighting, insurrectionists lost control of Meridian to UNSC forces at the Siege of Athia. Rank-and-file members of the Sundered Legion were offered amnesty by UNSC officials, although their leaders would go on to stand trial in UEG courts.
They're between us and the Pelican.
Weapons free.
Okay, so I'm realizing that scanner does result in like your controller vibrating to let you know that you've pinged something. Not entirely sure how I get up there though. Okay. Oh. What? What? What?
Pelican's up top. Our elevator's waiting. Let's move.
Tanaka, override the security system.
What the fuck?
Delicate work to do while getting shot at, though.
Let's clear the lady some workspace, shall we?
Area's clear. Tanaka, how do we get the elevator moving?
Find the control panel. Must be here somewhere.
Okay, great. So you put me in a room with collectibles, but because I took too long, the game just fucking teleports me out of it to the next story event.
Got it.
Sloan said a change is coming. We know Cortana contacted him. Is she on the Guardian too?
Master Chief seemed to think so.
So if she's there, then where are they going?
We'll find out once we're at the Pelican.
I understand the Master Chief disobeying orders to find Cortana, but why the rest of Blue Team? They didn't know her.
The members of Blue Team grew up together in the Spartan 2 program. They've registered more operations than any other fire team in the UNSC.
They're family.
Exactly.
Incoming Prometheans!
Alexandria all over again. We claw our way out here, scratch a life out of the dirt for what? So we can run? Leave it all behind?
There's a difference between running and living to fight another day.
Tanaka's right. Humanity's at our best when we're making something out of nothing. We're tenacious. We'll rebuild as many times as we have to.
Also, New Alexandria was far more significant a settlement than this was. Also, why would Buck necessarily reference New Alexandria rather than Mombasa? Because he was present for both.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? I'm at Meridian Station. Everyone's dead. Governor Sloan isn't here. Please. Is there anyone left here but me?
Sloan just up and abandoned his people?
If Cortana's really behind that Guardian moving, she did more damage here than him.
We'll find the truth about what happened here, and we'll make certain that those who should answer for it do.
Are we
Watch out,
not?
more Prometheans.
Are we not gonna work out a way to help that person? What's hitting me? No, where's the scat shot there? I'm down.
Thanks, Spartan.
There's that Guardian song again.
What's that about?
Maybe a signal of some kind. Building up to something.
Can't hear a word of this fucking data pad.
Transport 3 to group. Heads up. That thing's starting to move. I don't know what's going on. Well, wait. It just stopped. Oh, hell. Get down!
Take cover!
Everyone all right?
What happened? Elevator E-brake stopped a total collapse, but she won't hold out long.
Do you figure the structure is still secure enough to fall?
If it's gonna fall, won't be because Spartans are using it as a jungle gym.
Run a scan. Find an exit. There's the Guardian. Keep moving towards the Pelican.
Pelican's a few more super rungs up from here.
How far is that?
More than you want it to be, not as far as it could be.
Stay
I
targeting
don't-
our position. Stay mobile.
I don't mind the idea of using this as a first-person platformer section. Is this the right direction? I'm dead. And I'm out of drink.
There's the Guardian. Keep moving towards the Pelican.
Pelican's a few more super rungs up from here.
How far is that?
More than you want it to be, not as far as it could be.
Phaeton's targeting our position. Stay mobile.
What the fuck is a phaeton?
Get rid of that soldier! Think that they found him long enough.
Right, it's their vehicles. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. I don't know whether this is recoverable or not. Nope, definitely not anymore. That's because the clamber move is on pressing the A button twice. So I thought I needed to clamber to make that jump, and then I didn't need to clamber, I'd already landed, and then I just ended up jumping off the edge. Nearly did it again there. I might be off base, but I feel like the spectacle of, oh, this Guardian's so huge is being undermined by the fact that I don't really have any good vantage to really seriously look at it. I mean, that, and now that we're in this skybox area, I don't have a great sense of scale. I don't really know how the Prometheans fit in with like the standard weapon strengths and weaknesses. Because the way I always internalised it in the earlier games was plasma weapons are best for...
I'm calling in our Pelican now. We'll risk autopilot.
what was I saying? The elite shields are always weakest to plasma weapons.
Move it, people!
Shockwaves are getting closer together. Almost like a countdown.
What happens when it gets to zero?
I don't want to find out. Get to the Pelican.
Where's the Pelican? There. Yeah, plasma weapons are better for shields. Human weapons are better for unshielded enemies. Including the Flood, generally speaking. So the Prometheans don't really have a rule like that. Why is my mic picking up so much background noise?
I'm on it.
If that was a slip space jump, that was incredibly non-destructive, because we know from Halo 2 that slip space jumps in atmosphere just fuck things up right rotten.
There have been 5 more events following Meridian. It's 11 colonies. I need a means to stop this now.
The Warden confirmed Dr. Halsey's theory. Cortana is activating the Guardians.
But not this one. Not yet. It's an Ion. A pre-Covenant religious site on San Helios.
It's a Guardian on the elite homeworld?
If we can get a team on the ground, we can access that Guardian.
San Helios is off limits. Brass wants nothing to do with the Arbiter's war.
That's because they haven't heard my great idea. That noise is an encoded numerical pattern. Paired quantum phase sets. Slip space coordinates for a Forerunner map.
If Locke's team could feed the Guardian the coordinates recorded on Meridian, it would take them to the same place Cortana took Master Chief. Tom, we can stop this.
but it means going to San Helios.
I'll make arrangements.
Okay, so that's A, an interesting concept, going to the Elite's homeworld, and B, might finally give us in-game justification for why we occasionally fight Covenant.
There's another one.
What's Cortana up to, Chief? Why'd she bring us here?
Let's keep moving.
Where are we?
No comm traffic on any band. No long-range uplinks at all. Long way from nowhere, then.
We were brought to this location for a reason. Search ahead. Console lit up as I approached.
What was that? It came from the console.
How many years has it been since we used that signal?
Access the console. It's Cortana.
Yeah. So, another books reference. Again, 343 really leaning on making the books relevant.
Cortana. Cortana, do you read?
No response. What is this place? Forerunner planet. Beyond that, who knows?
Wherever we are, Cortana brought us here. She's out there somewhere.
Chief, back on Meridian. There was a lot of destruction. There were civilians.
I know.
She may not have known what would happen. And if she did?
We'll learn what's going on once we find her.
This place is incredible.
Gives me the creeps.
Bio readings are unlike anything we've previously recorded. There's a formalness and precision to it all. It seems artificial, but still organic. Halsey would have already started taking samples.
She'd have probably figured out the exact coordinates of this planet by now.
I don't know, it's all well and good saying it's beautiful, and I admit it's well rendered, but we've been to so many fucking Forerunner installations by this point, they all...
Console activated that large structure. Given the signal we heard, you think she's over there?
Possibly.
They're all pretty much alike.
Sounds like an elite. What the hell are the Covenant doing here?
Ready up, Lieutenant.
What are the humans doing?
So I guess we're somewhere discernible relative to real space.
I don't think they've been here long.
More hostiles. Ready up.
You're done.
Great. Oh, I'm all the way back here. Lovely.
All clear.
What are the Covenant doing here? They seem confused. I don't think they've been here long.
The other question is, how long is it going to be before they have an excuse to start dropping human weapons for us?
System locked. Need a hand here. I'm up.
Are we going inside yet? No, stupid shield is still in the way. The demon!
Yeah, why am I so recognized as the demon? Didn't the whole...
Covenant seem to think it should belong to them.
Break through their line.
God, this fucking bloom is making it very difficult to see what's happening. On the one hand, that's semi-realistic to how it'd be if you're seeing this stuff in real life. On the other hand, I'm in a fucking war suit with a visor. You'd think it would pare down the fucking contrast. Call me a prude, but if I was putting my fucking military in very expensive powered suits, I think one of my early focuses is, well, can they actually not get blinded while they're in there, please? What does hit me from behind? Yet again, can't hear a word of that.
The path is shielded. Area clear. Move up. The shield lowered when the last of the Covenant dropped.
Almost like someone was trying to keep the Covenant out.
But not us. Assuming we're right and Cortana is on this planet, how did she get here?
The Didact ship was pulled into slipspace. Could have ended up anywhere.
A signal again.
More activity around the large structure.
Chief, what's happening to that building when we use these consoles?
I don't know.
Too bad the Forerunners didn't think to leave a manual.
If that signal is Cortana, she's leading us to the consoles.
She hasn't proven the most reliable guide recently.
We keep going. We find out what's happening.
I don't know why they didn't have the foresight to think to move. Like, if I'm locked in an animation where I can't see my team, why not use that as an opportunity to teleport them onto the platform that they need to be on, rather than waiting till the platform starts moving and I've got a chance to turn around and just watch them teleport.
It's another one of those.
I wonder, have the Covenant been coming through with them? Stands to reason. Any ships caught in the slipspace bubble would be pulled through. We're definitely being led somewhere.
Chief, look.
What did this?
Identify yourself.
I am the Warden Eternal. I stand in defense of Cortana.
She called me to her.
And you came scampering. She knows your forgotten name. Who you were before you were 117? Do you find it odd your trusted companion should keep so much to herself?
Take me to Cortana.
Not just yet. Come. Let us talk some more.
I was going to say, I know you're fighting multiple times over the course of this game, but if they were going to do the second fight that quickly after the first, I'd be quite surprised.
You answered her call. Why? What do you intend when you reach her? Shall I begin? When you see her, you intend to?
I've come to bring her home.
If you understood what she has become, you would not speak of such juvenile concepts as home. Your trust is an instant folly, but one which darkens her true promise.
Where is she?
I shall spare her the inevitable suffering of your betrayal and end you now. The mantle of responsibility belongs to Cortana and the other created. I shall see it remains forever beyond your grasp.
Am I right in thinking then that they basically just did the same thing as Mass Effect, where they realised, we don't have a reasonable antagonist for this, so that it's just you fighting AI as a concept. That's all we've got. Again, really don't like the Promethean speaking English.
Your time has passed, warrior's servant. Your battle fought and done. You dare raise arms against me! Prometheans gather!
Nope, looks like I am possibly going to be fighting again this early. Okay. I don't know what that was or where that came from. I can see there's another one coming.
Be cleansed! Submission is all we require of you.
I will admit, trying to get shots on moving targets with a controller without the generous auto-aim is rather challenging. I don't know what that guy's doing.
You think changing weapons will help?
Get fire on the board.
Cortana's future is assured.
Well, given that he's facing away from you, do you want to all shoot him in the back, please? Because I'm getting pretty limited windows of opportunity here. Alright, do you want to target the main guy, please? Or at least draw aggro at a minimum?
I need support. I need support.
So is anyone going to come, or am I just dead? Right, I'm up.
Full signal from window. Hold position.
Diminutive creatures.
No, I'm dead.
I'm down.
What does... Okay.
You dare raise arms against me. You old
System lock.
It's a good start.
I'll make it happen.
I copy.
advance! A new weapon will not degenerate upstart. Submission.
Seriously, can you please draw aggro or something? It is very hard to fight a boss whose entire weakness pattern is shoot them in the back. In single player, when your AI allies do not draw aggro. I don't even know where the fuck they're going now. Where are they all gone? Like, do you want to either draw aggro or get the shots in that need getting put in? There. Okay, so now I just cleared the boss fight without actually doing any damage to him myself. Because I could not do anything to let up the aggro, and therefore I just had to let the AI characters deal with it. quality gameplay.
Chief, hello?
Cortana.
John, you made it. Oh my... I can't believe you're here.
Where are we?
You're on a Forerunner world. Designation, Genesis. Enough standing around. Let me get the bridge for you. The Warden will be back soon.
You know him?
Oh yes. Fair warning, he has a single mind, but a few million bodies.
Chief said you were destroyed.
After I saw John last, I was pulled into slipspace. That's where I found access to the Domain. A Forerunner system that spans the known galaxy.
How are you still active? Rampancy...
Entering the Domain. Touching this place. It cured me. It's like the water of life for AIs.
How do we get to you?
By accessing the gateway. The big building putting on a light show. You already triggered most of its activation sequence, just like I knew you would. Just one more to go. Okay, here it is. Final activation point.
Cortana, why does the Warden think he needs to protect you from me?
There's so much to explain. It'll be easier when we're face to face.
Try me.
The cure for rampancy, I've found, means AIs can be immortal. That kind of lifespan allows for long-term planning, just like the Forerunners were capable of. AIs can assume the Forerunner's mantle of responsibility. And once there is peace, we can focus on poverty, hunger, illness. But Warden believes some will resist our help. And he's afraid you're one of them.
Sounds great. I don't get why anyone's expecting resistance.
The Didact made it clear the mantle of responsibility was an Imperial piece. Step out of line and suffer.
It won't be like that, John. I'll explain it better once we're together. The gateway is on the other side of these canyons. The Warden is sending troops to stop you. You can fly these Phaetons across the canyon or take footpaths to reach the other side.
All right, Blue Team, let's go.
The controls for these Phaetons should be fairly intuitive.
As Forerunner systems go.
You'll figure them out. The Phaeton's guns can clear a path if you find a weak spot in the walls.
Where's the other turret? Oh, there.
starting to get the hang of this.
We've commandeered more than one enemy vehicle in our time.
I don't know whether it's just Jen Taylor. I believe the voice actress's name is Jen Taylor. I don't know whether it's just that she's chosen to come at Cortana with a different attitude, or whether 343's voice direction is very dissimilar to Bungie's.
All turrets down. Nice shooting. The exit is just ahead.
Is that where the gateway is?
Yes, almost there.
There it is.
The gateway to the Forerunner domain. You'll be the first organics to enter since the fall of the Forerunners. I admit, after the crash here, I didn't think I'd see you again.
I'm here now.
Okay, why is this path here? What reason do I have to want to go this way rather than forward? Oh, the skull. Yeah, either there's going to be some reason I come back this way, or there's an entire fucking area down here that I have no idea why it exists. There's a hollow bridge there and everything. So either something's going to prevent me from moving forward and I'm going to have to turn around or something, or... Whoa, there's a janky animations on that walking. That was not 60 frames a second. Man, this game has serious problems with its animations running at a low frame rate. Oh, we're cutting back to these fuckers again? I know they tried to do like a concurrent plot thing, but god, they're really not giving you time to integrate.
I'll have a briefing for you by the time we reach San Helios.
See you planetside.
So, you wrote a target dossier on the Arbiter when you were with Tony.
That was 6 years ago. What's your point?
You recommended assassinating him.
After we killed millions of our people.
So why didn't you?
Things changed.
The Arbiter is engaged in combat. We will escort you to him.
Locke. Planet's deep in civil war. If this all goes sideways...
I understand, sir. It's not my first mission that doesn't exist.
Good luck, Spartan.
See, part of me is ready to call it a night, but A, this has actually been a shorter session so far than what I did last night, and B, because I started earlier, it is still relatively early in the evening. I don't know whether that says more about me and my stamina for playing games nowadays, or this game and the fact that it's not immensely doing stuff for me. It's not been bad by any stretch, but I'm not jumping at the bit to see what happens next.
Arbiter has united the keeps and formed a new alliance, the Swords of Sanghelios. With Arbiter's victories and the death of Jul Mdama, the Covenant remnants grow desperate. They have begun an assault on Vadam lands, targeting Arbiter specifically.
And Arbiter's location?
You will find Arbiter at the Elder Council chambers. Victory to Plan and Kin, Spartans. Maquis out.
I'm impressed. Arbiter has females in his ranks. War has traditionally been a male's job on Sanghelios.
I was about to say, it's pretty...
Sunayon. That's where the Guardian is located.
Gonna need serious backup to get anywhere near it.
We need the Swords of Sanghelios. And that means we need Arbiter.
Going back to what I said before I was interrupted by dialogue, it's interesting that they're introducing female elites. Weird that we've got all this way before we've encountered any female alien species, quite frankly. Okay. So I just always remember that Halo 3 had really good water effects for the time it came out. I just realised that I've not really paid attention to how they are in this game. Not bad.
The elites used to call Chief the Demon, but Arbiter worked with him. Helped Chief win the war even.
War has a habit of making strange allies.
I know you couldn't really do story with the elites without making them comprehensible to the player, but I do miss the days where their whole dialogue was just backmasked and pitch-dropped lines from Sergeant Johnson's voice actor.
Covenant forces ahead.
Spirit inbound.
That's nice of them to send a welcome wagon.
Let the guns talk, Osiris.
They are really not generous with dropped ammo.
Gonna be all right.
Thanks, Spartan. Watch the turret.
Could try to flank it.
Well, we're not flanking it from this direction, are we?
We're almost clear. Keep moving.
Yeah, so they suggest flanking the turret. I can't actually see anywhere that gives you enough cover to do that without someone drawing fire.
All clear.
Probably not the tidiest fight through that section, but
There's a path carved into the cliffs here.
didn't take any deaths, so...
Casualties here. They're wearing swords of Sangilius armor. Shi'unse Rema'u. Shi'unse Ute Hade.
What's that veil?
Sangili burial prayer. A warrior at birth, a warrior in death.
I'm taking higher ground.
There was a sword up top somewhere.
Arbiter's an ally, so these dead here are our brothers as far as I'm concerned.
Agreed. Time for payback.
Do I want the sword? Not really, not at the minute.
The cabin opens up here.
Snipers on that ridge ahead.
Stick to cover till we get them in range.
Not quite as bad as they were in Halo 2. Is every combat encounter just going to be built around enemies dropping in unexpectedly?
Push forward, Osiris. Ramp on the right.
So if he's pointing out the ramp on the right, is this anything?
If the Arbiter's in trouble, we should keep moving.
See the Covenant shields up the right side there? Looks like that's the way out.
I'm getting some kind of vibration. Oh, is it just because it's giving me the objective marker that I'm getting a vibration? Thought it might be alerting me to some collectible. Oh well. We're not exactly hunting seriously for them.
Let's find a way up. I'm down! Help! Need help!
No worries, Locke. I got you.
I'm up. Thanks.
Suicide front coming in.
Do you think it kind of sucks that you literally can't do anything while you're in the down state? Like, most games do at least leave you with either a tiny bit of mobility or... I mean, a second ago I just wanted to change out what type of grenade I was using. As it turns out, I didn't have any little spare touch grenades, but I wanted to stick you one. Oh, controller battery's low. Right, we'll plug in that. I think this is going to end up being the last mission that I do for the night anyway, so we'll get to the end of this, but let me get the wire. God, the original Xbox One was such a fucking beast of a console. I have no idea how big the X is, and it looks huge. Controller disconnected? That's a lie. Controller plugged in, more like.
Split up, Osiris.
Keep getting fucking caught up on rocks, Jesus. Oh fuck. That was ridiculously kind of the game that he didn't just fucking sword me straight away, because I didn't even spot that he was there until he'd already hit me once. I will say some of these jackal designs I'm finding quite hard to discern from elites. I mean, obviously they're a lot smaller than elites, but fuck did he survive 3 B rifle shots?
I'm at the top of the ridge. There's an exit up here.
Yes, that is the path you seek. Keep moving.
The home of these heretics.
We're clear. The Covenant are talking like they've already got the Arbiter beat.
If we lose the Arbiter, reaching the Guardian at Sunayon gets complicated.
Yeah, the rocky terrain, the fact that you can't just auto step over it as you're retreating makes things very challenging. Fuck it, let's swap out this, shall we?
These are pre-Covenant Sangheli ruins. They were already ancient history before humanity built the pyramids.
Covenant flying in.
Act casual. Maybe they won't notice us.
Covey seem convinced they can win this thing.
If they kill the Arbiter, they'll be well on their way.
I don't know, maybe there's a secret up there. It seems suspicious, but I can't be arsed right now.
Covenant reinforcements. We should hurry.
Wall's looking busted.
Call me entitled, but I kind of expected more out of the first level situated on the
So Vale, you think Arbiter can win his war?
Easily. Maintaining peace afterwards will be the hard part. Arbiter built the swords of Sanghelios from a coalition of bickering clans. That'd be a heck of a magic trick if you can keep them from turning on one another once they don't have the Covenant to fight.
I was going to say, 5 games in, first time seeing the Elite Homeworld. This is a little underwhelming.
That building's taking a beating.
That's the Elder Council chamber. Maquis said the Arbiter was there.
That sucks.
You're good.
Thanks, Spartan.
Spartans, I'm coming to you now.
Got it, Maki. Spartans, clear the shipmaster of landing zone.
Spirit inbound.
Friendly or not?
there, Osiris. Working on it, Maki. All clear.
I am approaching your position. Hold your fire.
Check your fire. Friendly incoming.
Your Commander Palmer thought you would find these useful.
I do like the way she thinks.
Covenant reinforcements move on the Elder Council chamber. Time is running low, Spartans.
We'll clear a path to the Arbiter. Just be ready for extraction.
I shall await your signal.
Mount up, Osiris.
Right, these were in Halo 4, I think, weren't they?
Covy's ahead!
Clear the area from enemies, Osiris.
That's all of them.
Opening the door. The council chamber is on the other side of the courtyard.
Spartans, the Elder Council chambers are on the far side of that courtyard. Hurry! We have lost contact with Arbiter's forces within.
Copy that. Let's get the Arbiter out of there.
Hostile raids, they're ready to engage.
I don't really understand why this is a more efficient vehicle than the shit we normally see the UNSC putting out there.
Spirits incoming, right side.
Can I not get down from here? Well, you guys are all congregated around the fucking target, aren't you? Doesn't make it easy, really, to...
Spartans, Arbiter's forces are losing this fight. How much longer until you reach the chambers?
We're working on it, Maki. I'll notify you when we're ready for extraction.
Has he got a fuel rod cannon, or is he just repeatedly firing charged plasma shots at me? Dude, get out of my line of fire.
Door's opening.
Stand by, Mark. We'll get to the orbiter soon.
Standing by.
We're almost there. Hurry.
If there is one sword of San Helios left, it's the Arbiter.
I mean, this is an interesting diversion, but I wouldn't say it's awfully fun.
Insertion pods incoming.
Push through, Osiris.
Well, to be fair, I do think similar to like a lot of the tank sections in the earlier Halo games, it's good to give you like that little power trip, but because you are so overpowered, there's kind of no cause to give you it for any longer than a short period of time before it just becomes... I don't know, it outstays its welcome. It's all well and good having these drop pods that the elite's coming from, that the enemies are dropping in from, but where are they dropping down, like...
Understood. On my way.
Do they have ships in the air or what?
He's not here.
Up the stairs. We're almost there, Marquis. Get ready.
I am on my way.
Swords of San Helios will be victorious. For San Helios!
Eyes on goal. Arbiter! Ready for extraction.
What is the meaning?
Hello, Keith David.
Spartan Jameson Locke, UNSC. Captain Lasky sends his greetings, and thanks you for your cooperation.
Oni, out of the shadows. The spies announce themselves now, Agent Locke.
I'm a Spartan now, sir.
I know who you are. You were an agent when you volunteered to execute me.
I saved your life today.
Yet now you hunt another Spartan, the greatest of your clan.
Let him hunt. He'll never find us. It's Cortana. She touched every networked device in the camp. She knows the Guardian is here.
Locke, that thing's our last shot.
You have the firepower to get us in there.
Sunayan is the Covenant's final stronghold on San Helios. We will move only when victory is assured.
Doctor, Osiris will deploy within the hour. Have your plan ready. Guns down, Osiris. We're guests here.
Locke, I have a briefing prepared. Given Cortana's show of power, I am reluctant to discuss it over open channels.
Understood, Doctor. We're on our way.
If this is going to be another no combat mission, I might as well just get it done out of the way.
When I joined the Swords of Sanghelios, I remained loyal to Jul and Dama. Today, I had my chance to kill the heretic, the false arbiter. He was readying his armor. My hand fell to my weapon, and I saw the mark branded on his chest. He bears the mark, yet at that moment, I felt shame. His eyes caught mine, and I looked away. It is strange. Perhaps there is more to him than I thought.
The Master Chief worked with Cortana for a while, right?
Yes. Chief considered her a close friend.
It's unusual for anyone to anthropomorphize an AI so deeply as to consider them a friend.
Unusual, but not unheard of.
Is this meant to be like a methane thing or what? Also, why? Okay, so we went from a cutscene. Oh, I can talk to you.
Locke, I was reading the Blue Team file you assembled.
For fuck's
I
sake.
knew the rumors about the original Spartans, the kidnappings, the conscription. I never wanted to believe it.
Lesson I learned about history a long time ago. It's full of things you don't want to believe.
And getting fuller of them all the time.
Where sun and moon and planets roll, and stars that glow from pole to pole.
Interesting song.
Thanks. Human Prisoner used to sing. I thought maybe practice, sing with him. But then he was in corpse pile, so no singing with him. Happy to sing to you, though.
So is Grunt actually speaking English, or did he just sing that bit in English and went back to speaking whatever his native language is?
I thought saying Helios would be different.
You'd be surprised how much we have in common with the Sangheli. For instance, they place huge importance on family and honor. What could be more human than that?
We camp below the Titans of old, the stone warriors meant to guard Sinayon. Against us, I suppose. Or are we retaking Sinayon from the occupying Covenant, with the Titans at our backs? And when the Great Guardian awakes, will it save us, or forsake us? My head swims. I long for problems that can be solved with a plasma grenade.
Over here, Osiris. I have located a means to activate the Guardian.
Osiris reporting in, Dr. Halsey.
This is a constructor, a Forerunner tool I can use to interface with the Guardian. Constructors were ubiquitous in Forerunner facilities. These hills are riddled with support stations for the Sanghelios Guardian. Palmer has the coordinates of one such station. Finding a constructor there should be simple.
Anthropological linguistics log, Prolanka Brem speaking. Our history is lost in a haze of lies and myth. As the Covenant ends, I wish to relearn what we've lost, but the eroded and half-ruined glyphs in this place are maddening. Fragments before me. Here, prophecy. And here, reunite. Or restore. Then a warning. Something about responsibility. And a great drowning. I could study here for years.
The assault on Sunayan draws near. Advance here.
Long sidelines here.
Serving them what? And I'm gonna say breakfast. And what? Are we gonna laugh? But back when I remembered what I was talking about? Whoa, back then was good times.
Huh?
How long you trained for to join the Swords of
So who is this Palmer dude? I do not know of a Palmer before now.
Ready when you are, Osiris.
Catherine Halsey, status update. I'm playing along with your protocol here, Tel. If the Fours bring me an active constructor, I can interface with the Guardian. It will receive Cortana's signal the moment it activates and initiates slip space, but I think I can make sure it leaves the sea before it jumps. I'll get it in the skies over Sunayan, like you asked. In return, send me some assistants with brains in their heads, and loosen this damn security. I'm not going anywhere.
Give me space.
Ready when you are, Osiris.
We're ready, Commander Palmer.
Okay, let's go.
Again, choppy animation.
Osiris, Halsey's constructor is in a Forerunner facility north of here, but the Cubbies have a Kraken parked between you and it. Arbiter's people are set to hit the Kraken from the air while you handle ground support. Once you've reached the rally point, Arbiter will give the green light.
Understood, Commander.
Patching you into Arbiter's battle net now. Good luck out there, Spartans.
Right, we're gonna call it there. That'll do us for this session. I think we're past the halfway point of the game. I did look through the mission listing on the previous playthrough. Check again. Okay, that's really not updating, is it? Still says missions completed 0. That is very much not true, and I have the fucking Twitch footage to prove it. Where was it that I saw? It was. So we've just done Alliance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more missions. So yeah, we're definitely over halfway in terms of mission count. Does make me question how they're going to wrap up the plot, because especially on the blue team side, we've seen sweet fuck all of relevance. Anyway, that'll do for this evening. No stream tomorrow because I'm going to be at the arcade. But it's bank holiday weekend, so there's a good chance I'll get both this and Shovel Knight finished on stream over the weekend. Because apart from doing a shopping trip and maybe just some general housework, I don't think I've got anything major that needs doing this weekend. So, alright.